the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No, don't set. On anyone, huh? Carl, 63, 63. No.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
To the outside, catch made by Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. He's got OBJ. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Hurts again. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Silver, sack. Nine, hey, 73, 70, Carl Leviani. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts will try it again. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Out. Going Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet. Carl Leviani. No touch.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. The catch made there by Sutton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down. Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Trimmer.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. John A. Barron is there to make the stop.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's up past the 35. Got a 1st down. Putting down at the 37.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Once again, it's Barkley.
Barkley again the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
180. Crowd left, get it.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Complete to Odell Beckham Jr. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Broncos 35-yard
We'll come back
line.
to Philadelphia right after this. 2nd and inches. Hurts to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Fancy footwork there, able to spin away and get forward for a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Hurts. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Mims. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Bombers.
Throwing is Nix. Exiting the pocket right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Mims sent in motion here.
Bombers. Catching.
Nix gonna throw for it. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, fourth quarter, put the ball in the hands of your offense, and, man, they come through and deliver.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Hurts to the air on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. from the 31. Here is 2nd and 5.
No touch, sir. No touch.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
2nd and 1.
No touch, sir. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Nine. No touch, sir. Go silver, ready? No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The 8-yard line.
Crowd left, Yeti. Yeti, Yeti. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He keeps it, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Second down. Nix. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great, set. And let's go. Crowd left, Yeti.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good. Set. Trimmer. Now let me get it.
On third down, here's Hurts. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down and 8.
Good. Set.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down. And that's exactly what they did.
Nix now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Forced out wide. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on third and long. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. Jalen Carter. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Here comes Jackson on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Smith gets it coming around. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4.
32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Broncos 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down. Back to throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
Hey! Bombers. Chill.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
First and 10.
No touch it.
Now Barkley. Again, he finds an opening. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.